Hello, what's going on, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Kizzy, what's going on? Thank you so much for tuning in today. All right, guys, I'm super excited that you are here, that you are back for day two. Listen, there's so much going on in the video world, and I just decided that this week, this is the Give Back Week where I'm actually sharing just basic information that business owners need to know. It doesn't matter what type of business you actually have. You just need to make sure that you are in the game. Now, y'all, let me tell you something. If I lose y'all, just stay tuned because it's raining here and sometimes everything gets like a little spotty. So just stay in the race with me. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Listen, I'm like inviting y'all into my home to just like hang out and kick it with me today. So, good afternoon. Good afternoon. All right, y'all. So let's get this party started. Like I got a lot of video to do today. So after I finish with this, I'm literally going to be over on Amazon live streaming some housewares and some different things. So if you are not following me over on Amazon, make sure that you come over there and actually hang out with me. I'm going to put, let's see if I can put that up because I'd love to have y'all hang out with me. Hold on just a second. Where is it? Oh, hold on. Goodness gracious. All right, here we go. Y'all screenshot this and make sure that you're following me over on Amazon Live because I got all kinds of cool little deals and finds today. So come hang out. Like video is everything and video is everywhere. And even as I just put that up, I just forgot that I did not even add the Amazon stuff in, but we'll talk about it. So good afternoon, everybody. Y'all let me know where you are tuning in from today. Like, what is your city? What is your state? Where are you from? Like, I need to know. And matter of fact, go ahead and tell me what type of business you have. Because I know somebody is watching today saying, well, I don't know if video will work for my business. Okay, did y'all catch that? Because I'm like, no, we're not having that. What's up, Richmond, Virginia in the house? All right, shout out to Richmond. Okay, so while I am actually pulling up the presentation, let me, Corinthia, what's up? Jackie, what's going on? So we got Miami in the house. All right, let's see here. Presentation, where you at? Screen share. Okay, let me make it big. Let me make it big, make it big, make it big. Boom. Can y'all see that? Oh, someone says that they are, hold on, man, me and the mouse, we be fighting over here. Corinthia. Okay, so someone is encouraging women and mentoring. That's your business. Awesome. Thank you. Listen, I just go in the closet and pull stuff out. Like I said, I'm doing Amazon Live today, so I figured I should dress up because yesterday y'all had me for all those people who like, I don't wear makeup. I don't wear makeup. I did not have on any makeup yesterday. Like just, I have gotten so deep off into skincare. I think that's so important. Like skincare over makeup, right? But today I was like, okay, let's do a little extra today. Okay, so here we are. All right, so let's go ahead and get started because I got like a lot of ground that I want to cover. Now, if I'm talking about something and you have a question, the best thing you can do is like drop your question and I'll make sure that I actually answer. Like I said, this is my give back because I know the importance of video and I get it. You guys are like, well, I want more sales. I want more leads. I want to get more clients. I want more followers. I want more, all of this. This is how you get it. Okay. This is how you get it. Okay. So let's get started. Like I'm going to breeze through this today. Okay. All right. Let me jump over here. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Romonica Plachette. I'm a business and marketing coach. I help my clients use video to promote their products and services on social media so that they can generate more revenue. Period, point blank, end of sentence. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So right now, there's a lot to do with video. Okay. And I get it. y'all nervous. Some people are intimidated about the whole entire process. And you don't even believe that video is for you. You're not really sure if you can generate revenue with video. And the truth of the matter is that's false. You can. This is how I started. This is how I built my business. This is how I will continue to grow and market my business. And it is the very thing that allows me to work from my home. It's the thing that allows me to invite you all in and, hang out with me. It's the thing that allows me to put on a cute shirt and some booty shorts so that I can be comfortable and present to you today. Okay. Hey, Miss Rose, what's going on? All right, let's keep going. Okay, so we're going to be talking about four different types of video today. So number one, we're going to be talking about short form video. Okay, it's all the rave right now, but it's not new. But it's the rave right now, but it's not new. Stay with me. Then we have live stream. I think most of you guys are familiar with that. Then we have long form video. And then I wanted to add in pre-recorded because I don't know that people fully understand how you can leverage pre-recorded video to help you in your flow as well. All right, I went backwards. Okay. So this is where we're going to spend quite a bit of our time because this is what's happening in the world right now. Short form video. So what is short form video? So just think 15 seconds. So just let me know in the chat if you can do a 15-second video. Just put yes 15. Put yes 15 in the chat. That's the first thing. Okay. The other thing that I need you to know is that short form video can also be 1 minute. Now, I don't know if everybody has the 3 minutes on TikTok, but I do know that they've extended it out. I have it. I haven't done a 3-minute video on TikTok yet, but you have up to 3 minutes on TikTok. So we're talking about 15 seconds. We're talking about 15. We're talking about 60 seconds or a minute, and we could go up to 3. Okay. Those are your options. So yesterday, let me recap. Yesterday, we talked about your fear, and hopefully you guys did the homework around that. I want you to think about kind of like this whole process is like buying a car. Okay. And what I mean by that is when you start to think about buying a car, most people are like, ooh, I don't know if I can afford that car note. And so you start getting a little fearful, or you may be saying, I don't even know if I want a car note. Once you get over that fear, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to go to the lot, to the dealership, and you're going to start to figure out what are your options. So what I'm sharing with you today are the options that you have around video. Short form is all the rave right now. It seems like this is going to be here to stay, but there are other types of video that I also need to bring to your attention because depending on who you are, your audience, and what your goals are may determine or will determine what type of video you should be starting with. But everybody should be jumping in on some type. So let's see what's popping over in the chat. So we got 15 minutes. Yes. 15 minutes. Yes. Mary's like, yes. Everybody. Okay. Yes. I believe I do. Okay. Hey, finally catching the live. Yes. Hey, how are you? Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay. So Corinthia saying, yes, she has the 3 minutes. All right. So I didn't mean to put that up. All right. Hold on. Let me take this down because I was sharing with y'all how to hang out with me after this is over. Okay. So that's short form in a nutshell in terms of how much video you need to do. So most people said, yes, I can do 15 seconds. Now, let me tell y'all this. This is going to be surprising. Y'all want to take a guess how long most people actually view these short form videos? Can anybody take a guess? Can anybody take a guess? How long are most people watching? Like, what is the number of seconds that people are actually watching a reel or a TikTok before they scroll on? Does anybody know? Put it in the chat if you know. Y'all gonna be surprised. Y'all gonna be surprised. I'll wait. 30 seconds. No, whoever this is, more than others, probably 5 seconds. Yeah, about 5 seconds, 5 to 8 on a TikTok. I want to throw this in as bonus. When people go to your website, even, and there's video there, about 3 seconds. I mean, you got basically between 3 and 5 to 8 seconds to catch their attention before they scroll. So short form video is a true product of social media because people's attention span is just like this. All right. So that's why I was teasing yesterday. Listen, somebody said I'm a fast scroller. I'm going to leave that up. Like, I don't know who that is, but I'm going to leave that up because this is how it happens. Like, you got that much time. So when y'all be talking about you haven't released your ebook yet because you got to write, 200 more pages. If people aren't watching a 8-second video, baby, they're not going to read your 800-page book. So this is the time to kind of bring it in, especially if you are just getting started. You want to bring it in. Okay. All right. So let's keep going. So on this short form video, we got Instagram Reels. So that's an option. You can do TikTok. That's an option. YouTube Shorts, just like this TikTok and just like Instagram Reels, but it's on YouTube. Guys, Pinterest has it as well. Okay. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 places you can put your short form video, animations, dancing, educate, tutorials, all of that. That's 4. Now, in addition to that, you also have access to what I like to call stories. So now we're talking about Facebook stories. Do y'all know what the stories are versus the reels? Stories versus the reels. Okay. So your reels are like your pre-made content. Dang it. I ain't gonna pull it up. I think y'all know. If someone doesn't know, let me know and I'll share. But I got a lot to share, so I want to keep going. Okay. So your reels are kind of like the little videos that you pre-make and then you just release them. You can save them in your draft. I made a couple last night so that I have things to release over the course of today because I'm gonna be busy today and I don't want to create new content today. So I did it yesterday when I was in the mood, although I'll probably end up doing some anyway. All right. So then when we get to stories, you got Facebook, you got Instagram. Again, Pinterest. Don't sleep on Pinterest. Pinterest is one of those places people are like, how many of you knew that you could post this stuff on Pinterest? Raise your hand in the comments. Just put Pinterest if you knew that. So you can put this same type of content on Pinterest. Okay. Of course, there's Twitter. There's LinkedIn, there's Snapchat. All right. So you can do stories on all of these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a lot of places for you to distribute your content. In fact, on Instagram, you can put your reels and you can do stories. Okay. And technically, if you wanted to, I could have added in that you could do the 1-minute videos and put those up on IGTV. Short form content is not going anywhere. Stories, not going anywhere. Remember yesterday, we talked about all of the platforms saying that really by 2022, maybe give or take a year or two, they're going to be video based. So again, for those of you who are sitting there like, oh, I don't want to use video. You don't have to use it. You're just going to get left behind if you don't. You don't have to. You're just going to get left behind. You might want to up your printing budget because you're going to be at Kinko's, or you're going to be at Office Depot, Office Max, or wherever, printing out flyers and printing out business cards because you're going to have to do that real hard and heavy because you're saying you don't want to use video. And I'm saying listen, stop it. Okay. Facebook stories. Yes, I have my TikTok connected to Instagram. Cool. All right. So any questions on short form? These are your options. You're shopping to see where am I going to put my content? What feels good? What feels organic? Maybe you're not even at the it feels good yet, but you got to use it. So I want you to just put in the little chat okay, this is where I'm going to start out. All right, let's keep going. So we're going to move on to, if my mouse pad will let me. Okay, here we go. All right. So the next thing, live streaming. All right. So this is where I started in my business. I started with live stream on Periscope. We talked a little bit about this yesterday because people were like, wait a minute, I don't like to live stream because of the trolls. thank goodness the trolls aren't that heavy and crazy on something like a Facebook. So here's another option for you where you can actually live stream, where you can place another type of content. Your live stream content is going to need to be somewhere around 20 minutes. I get asked this question all the time. So you got to figure there needs to be some time on the front end to allow people to come in. I actually like to use intros because that gives the algorithm a little bit of time to send out notifications. So while my, intro is actually playing, and for those of you who don't know what an intro is, let me see if I can pull that up real quick, because you may not have. Hold on. Let's go back. All right. So let me pull this up real quick. So this is an intro. Okay, so when you use an intro, what happens is it gives your audience time to come in. If you don't have an intro, you need to get one. If you don't know how to do intros, I can create them for you, okay? And I'm thinking about offering a class if we have enough people who are interested in creating them. I love teaching people how to do this stuff because you're able to literally create an intro to, match a presentation, or you can create an intro just it's overall to literally like match your brand or whatever. So just keep that in mind. Instead of you sitting there and having people look up your nose and you talk about, we're going to wait for some more people to come onto the live. I don't do that because I'm just like, let me run an intro, because when I show up on camera, I'm ready to go and we're going to run through the content and get it popping. Okay. So you need an intro, and then you don't have to have it, but I recommend it. Get you an intro that's going to allow people to come in. That's what you're going to spend your first 3 to 5 minutes or so running the intro. Then you're coming in and you're greeting your audience. Like everything is structured out as it relates to this live stream thing. Okay. So Corinthia saying, yep, she needs to learn intros. Somebody else said they need intros. Okay, great, guys. Listen, I'm more than happy to teach an intro class. When I put it out, just like raise your hand. Boom. I got you. I've already mapped through the content. It's ready to go. Oftentimes I'm just thinking about, how do I want to teach this and how much time? And I've decided that it'll just be like an intensive where I'll teach you the information. You'll go off and actually work on it, come back, present. I'll help you do the tweaks on it. Like, hey, do this, do that. And then boom, you're set and ready to go. Sonia said, me too. Okay. So it sounds like y'all want the intro class. Great. That's something that I will launch very soon. And I see who you guys are. I'll send you a note. Boom, straight. Let's keep it moving on that. So with the live stream, you need to have it around 20 minutes minimum. Okay. And this is why this is like a next level. If you're just getting started, go ahead and master reels and stories first and then live stream, because yes, you do have trolls. Yes, you do need to have some structure and some content and know how to run a live stream broadcast. You can put your live stream broadcast up though on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and LinkedIn if you are approved. You have to be approved to post live or to go live on the LinkedIn platform. All right. So keep that in mind. This is another way for you to use video. This is another way for you to actually engage with your audience, get leads and sales. However, if you're not doing this, then guess what? You're missing out on all of those things that you want in your business. And this is why I keep saying video is not going anywhere. You got to get the strategy and figure out how to use it, or you're just going to miss out. And I don't want anybody under my watch to miss out. I just don't. All right. So let's talk about long form content. So when I think about long form content, the first thing that comes to my mind is YouTube. YouTube videos are very different than a live stream. YouTube videos have nothing to do with like stories, although you can post stories on there. When people go to YouTube, they're not over there to scroll for 5 seconds. In fact, they're there to actually learn how to do something. So think about it. When you go to YouTube, you are there to learn. You may be saying, okay, you know what? I want to figure out how to do my makeup. Boom, I'm going to YouTube. Hey, something broke in my home. I'm trying to figure out how to fix the sink. I'm going to YouTube. Hey, I'm thinking about buying a new iPhone. Let me go see what tutorials are up on YouTube. Hey, I've never heard of, what do I have up here? I've never heard of the, let's see. Hold on, I don't think y'all can see it. Never mind, I'm not going to plug it. But anyway, you catch my drift. Here's a little bag. You may be trying to research. Hey, I've never heard of the Ipsy subscription. Let me go over there and watch. And so people are over there literally breaking things down. Here's the good news for you if you are a business owner. Small business owners really aren't on YouTube. So for that person that's like, well, I can't go on YouTube. It's already saturated. There's tons of people already over there. Why do I need to go over there? You do need to go over there if you are a business owner, if you have a message, if you are someone that's dedicated to putting out long form content. Now, long form content is not only just for YouTube, you can also put it on IGTV. So it's, in my opinion, it's Instagram's version of a YouTube, because you can go over there, you can put series up, you can put your longer form content. So just think, when I think about long form content, I'm thinking about 10 minutes or better. 10 minutes or better, and you're showing someone how to actually do a certain thing, okay? And then finally, you can upload, preload this content to Facebook as well. Facebook will hold long form videos. So there's so many options that you have accessible to you as it relates to long form video. Now, let me share this one with you. People don't talk about this a whole lot. I do feel like it's an advanced strategy, which is why I kind of saved this one for last. Okay. So pre-recorded video, this is probably one of my favorites, simply because it allows me to just do me and I'm not having to interact. So if I want to teach you about this mouse pad and keyboard, I can literally pre-record this video, and this is something that I can upload to Amazon. I can upload it to Facebook. I can upload it to YouTube and IGTV. So I'm going to take a piece of content that I created one time, and now I can distribute it to these various places. What I like about it is I'm not having to interact. As much as I love interacting, I'm a creative person, and when I am kind of left to do my own thing, I can just sit in this space and create all day. And so pre-recorded content allows me to actually do that. Okay. There's different softwares that you can actually use to upload your pre-recorded content to one place, and it will literally push it out to 10 or 15 other places. Create it once, push it out. This is why I love pre-recorded content. People will also refer to it as like your evergreen content. It just lives on and on and on again. Now, if you're using this type of content, I do recommend that you get some type of editing skills under your belt. You don't have to be a master pro. I don't consider myself a master pro, but I do have let me back up. I have 3 different types of software that I use, each one doing something different. So I have something that's very simple and basic that I do videos on my phone with. And I mean, I feel like they come out really, really well. But then if I'm wanting to do some annotations and animations and, I want the music to play here and then drop off here. If you guys saw my video that I posted yesterday, which thank you guys for the feedback on that, but I posted a video on yesterday. I wish I could share that. Hold on. You know what? I ain't gonna even try to do too much today. I see your question, Sonia. I got you. Okay. I see someone saying, I use pre-recorded videos for my Facebook parties that run for several days. That's smart. Create it once and it's good to go. Okay. Would you suggest doing that versus a podcast? Which part, Sonia? Let me know. And then, yeah. Would you suggest doing that versus a podcast? Tell me what that party is, and I'm happy to answer you. Okay. So you do need to know some editing, okay? IGTV versus a podcast. Do I want to do IGTV versus, so I don't even know that you can compare the two, because one is audio and then your IGTV is video. What I can tell you is that you guys that do podcasts, you can take your podcast and you can flip your podcast into video content. And tomorrow we're going to talk about content. Okay. So make sure you guys show up tomorrow. It's the last day. I also have like a special offer that I think will help, because one of the things that I hear people talk about over and over is content. I don't know how to find it. I got you. We'll talk about it tomorrow, but I got you. Okay. Stephanie, good question. Where do you house your videos? Is it only on YouTube? Great question. So a couple of things. So like right now I'm using, what is this? StreamYard. I could not say that. Okay. So they'll house your content for 15 days, and obviously you can download it, and you want to download it. So download your stuff. You can put it up to Vimeo, which I do use Vimeo. You can use your Google Drive to host your content, which some of it is actually there. But some of the platforms that I use, like Screencast-O-Matic, y'all, that's another software, a video-based software that I want to share with y'all because I love it for a lot of different reasons. But you can also host your video content there, and it's like you can edit and host everything there. And it may be like $48 for the whole entire year, which is an absolute steal. You can host your content on YouTube. That's not my favorite place. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't have a lot other than the videos that I place over there. That's not a housing ground for me. Okay. So I would recommend Vimeo, or I would recommend getting you I would recommend, y'all can't see this, but I have the LaCie 1 terabyte hard drive. I would recommend that. Okay. All right, let me get rid of that. Okay. All right, let's keep going. Any other questions? Great questions, by the way, y'all. Okay, let's see. Okay, so here's my questions to you guys. So there's no homework. Let's talk right now. What do you need to get started with video? Because I need you to understand, some of you feel like you're late to the game. And what I'm telling you is that right now, I believe that Instagram especially and TikTok, they're resetting the clock. Anybody can go viral. And when I say viral, I'm talking about, some people say it's 1 million views, but let's just be real. In my opinion, if you're getting like 10K plus, that's viral. In my opinion, it's all subjective. You figure out, but 10K views plus, you're viral. Now, people ask this all the time. How can I go viral? It's a matter of you putting out content and just putting out content and just putting out content. You don't know, like the things that I think are going to hit and that people are just gonna love, it may not get all the views. I might get, oh my gosh, that was creative. Want to learn how to do that. But the things that I'm just like, it's all right, but I know I need to put some content out today, so I'll release it. That's the thing that goes wow. So I'm low key just giving up this notion of I know what's going to go viral, because we don't know. And if someone tells you they know, I mean, you can use some things that are trending that are already viral, but that doesn't mean that your video is going to go viral. It could. The key is you got to be putting out content. That's what I need you to know and understand. You got to be putting out content. Like, my thing is put it out, release it. Put it out, release it. Put it out, release it. And when I say release it, I'm not trying to say, okay, this one, I'm gonna put this out and this better get 20,000 views. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying I want to put out my content and just let it go and not be connected to, oh my God, it only got 2 views. Because your next video may get 200,000 if you don't quit. And this is what I'm saying. You got to get started. Okay, so what do you need to get started? Put that in the comments for me. There's no homework tonight. The question is, what do you need to get started? Meaning, is there something, do you feel like you need to learn how to actually use the IG Reels app? Do you need to know how to use the TikTok app? Because I do hear people say you should just play around with it. While that's good, it's better if you have a guided approach. So when I took the ladies through Ready Set Video, some of them had never done Reels before. So guess what? The greater part of the class was spent walking them through the app. Not only did I walk them through the app, I then said, go and make your first video. And all of the ladies that took action that night instantly got 1,000 views. It was probably very organic for them. They put it up, I think, at a time that the algorithm is moving, because I do believe there are certain times in which the algorithm moves. And you may say, how do you know that? Because I put content out at different times. That's me testing to see what's happening. Again, I'm not connected to, oh my gosh, I put one video out and nothing happened, as y'all like to say. I'm thinking about this over the long haul, that people are going to see my content, whether it's business or entertainment or edutainment, if you will. So I'm educating and entertaining at the exact same time. The end goal is that they're going to see it and they'll say, I want to work with Romonica. She can help me with my video, my digital product, signature course creation, and she can help me market and show up using video. Okay. Oh, thank you. I don't know who that is. Thank you. I love all of y'all. TikTok is easier to me than Reels. Okay, I like that. So at this moment, TikTok has more features because they were the original. But Reels, I think, is easy for a beginner. And what I do like is that I can take the reel, because there's no watermark on it, and I can instantly put it over on TikTok. Whereas if I do the reverse, and I do all the time, because remember, I like the features that are in TikTok. Okay. So there's software that you can use to actually remove it. And I do that. All right. So Corinthia's saying she needs to be consistent. Okay. Okay. Sonia's saying be consistent. So what I'm hearing is, you know how, but you're not consistent. And so my next question is, why aren't you consistent? What is stopping you from being consistent? And that's a real thing. You know what? That's a real thing. Okay. Someone else is saying, I need help to create a theme of content to create the know, like, and trust factor. Ooh, I don't know who that is, but you said something. See, there's different, you said it. You understand that there's different levels of content to create. And what this person is insinuating, and maybe this is somebody that either has listened to me before or they're a past client, because it starts with awareness, then it's know, like, and trust, then it's what I like to call we dating. And then after we date, we get married. And then after we're married, it's a whole lifetime commitment. Okay. And so those are the phases of content that you need to create. And this is why I'm always saying to people, don't look at, hey, Romonica did this, so I'm going to do that. And what I mean is, if I put out a certain type of content, that could be because I've moved past the know, like, and trust, because my audience may already know, like, and trust me. So maybe my content is nurturing. Now, if you're trying to do nurturing type of content, but you haven't built awareness or know, like, and trust, that's going to be a mixed up message. Okay. Oh, it's Yolanda. Okay. Listen, I can help you with that. I feel like you already have, definitely you've built that know, like, and trust in your community. So I feel like, honestly, you're somewhere really between know, like, and trust, but closer to dating, just really taking it from, okay, you know me, now let me show you or tell you how I'm the solution and I can help you. And yes, there's definitely content to be created for that. listen, I'm going to tell you, I recommend a VIP day, especially if you know how, because I can give you the roadmap and then boom, you're done, set, and ready. Okay, Sonia, content. Yes, content is a big one. We'll talk about that tomorrow. Okay. I like the know, like, and trust factor. That's so important. That's extremely important. Now, let's go back because someone says, what are reels? Reels are, so if you know what TikTok is, Instagram has a version of it. It's called Reels. Instagram, if y'all didn't see my video, they're saying, listen, we are moving more towards our platform being video based. Now, can you still post? Yes, you can still post, but that should not be the greater part of your strategy on Instagram. The greater part of your strategy on Instagram and every platform for that matter should be video. And I'm going to say this, let me step on your toes really fast. You need to be doing videos outside of your private group. Remember, if you're not doing anything to attract new people to your profile, your business page, your fan page, or your group, then you're kind of limited. So if you're in your group and your group has 1,000 people, but you don't do things to invite new people in, then you're always talking to the same audience. Okay. And those people may already know, like, and trust you, which means now you should be producing a different type of content for them. That's part one. Another part of your strategy should be, what do I do to go and build know, like, and trust with a new audience, possibly on a new platform? Okay. I think the know, like, and trust is the reason I hesitate, because I'm not sure how to get out there within the realm of encouraging women. Yes, this is what happens to a lot of people. This is why, Sonia, thank you so much for sharing this. This is why a lot of people don't move. Let me tell you what I see. What Sonia is saying, the know, like, and trust hasn't been established. So you're right. People aren't going to come to my brand if I haven't built know, like, and trust. If I haven't, we talked about this yesterday, if I haven't positioned myself as an expert and own my expert status. So if you're in fear and you haven't owned your expert status, that means you don't believe that you are an influencer, because in your mind, you're associating influence with Kylie Jenner's. And what if the sphere of influence that you've been given for this season is over 10 women or 20 women? Okay. And so because you're like, well, I don't have 10,000 people, so I can't do it. I started with 1 or 2, 3 or 4. Everybody started at 0, but you forget that. And social media doesn't show you that. Everybody started with 0. It's your consistency, your ability to show up, have a strategy, and have products and services that you can position in front of people. Those are the things that's going to help you grow. Okay. All right. You're welcome. There's that video stuff again. All day long. Listen, I'm so serious about it and I've doubled down on it. If someone tells me they're unwilling to use video, then it doesn't make sense for us to work together. There are other people out there who can help you, because once you come to me and you open up your mind to using video, that's not the only thing that we're going to do. However, I know that video works. How do I know that? It works for me. My coaches, they use video. Their coaches use video. Now, in what capacity you want to use it, that's going to actually vary. This is why I shared with you, there's 4 different types of video that you can use, and each one of them does something different. And so you guys have heard me talk about having a video strategy or a marketing strategy. This is why. So when people are like, oh, I know what I'm doing, girl, I go live all the time, I'm like this. Okay. And how's that working for you? I'm just saying, you need a strategy. And if you don't know, now you know. Okay. If you don't know, now you know. This is what I'm talking about. All right. So you guys said you need consistency, you need a content plan, and I suspect that some of you need to know how to operate on the platform, and you probably need to know how to do some light editing. And honestly, like this stuff takes practice. I wish I could tell you, I woke up like this. I wish I could tell you that. I wish I could tell you that I learned how to do all of this overnight. Now you can pay somebody to do this, but guess what? You still got to do the video. So you still got to show up. So you may as well learn it, because then you can put what you want out whenever you want, and you're not waiting on anybody. I don't like to wait on people to get me stuff. So I learned how to do a lot myself. And when I'm in a position to hire a team of 5, I'm still going to do my own videos. I may not do the editing, probably won't do the editing. I like it. I enjoy it. I have a vision for it. So that just means that when I get my team, I'll be like, hey, I did this video. This is kind of what I'm thinking. Here are the 4 or 5 elements. This is the music. Like that video that y'all saw yesterday. Let me see if I can put that up, because I literally sat here. I didn't have on any makeup. It was me. It was me saying, hey, you know what? Let me grab this. This is my camera stand. This is a tripod. I was like, let me get the tripod. This is the mic. Then the green screen was on the floor. This is how it happens. It was like, oh, let me pull this up. See, I stay ready. Let me pull this up. And then it was like, you know what? Let me pretend I'm a news anchor and I'm out in front of the police precinct. And so then what happens is I start looking for elements, and then I just do it. Again, remember, I'm just in my creative flow. It's how my brain works. I get ideas about how to put this out there, because that was some edutainment. I'm trying to educate you about what's happening on the Instagram platform. So here we go. Miss Rose said that was nice, right? Thank you, Miss Rose. I had fun doing it. Then, it was just a little, if you think about it, it was just a little teeny bit of video. Did everybody see it? It was just a teeny bit of me talking, but I was able to pull in these other elements. And so that's because I was just playing around with some stock footage in the editing, and I just started layering everything up. And that's it. And that's what you have to do. I think a lot of you have put restrictions on yourself about how you're thinking about video. Thanks, Kizzy. I think y'all are, you got yourself kind of sandbag. You got like a weight on your back about what you can and can't do. And here's the thing, you're not in corporate. Listen, the restrictions are off. You're outside of the box. So you get a chance to kind of do what you want to do, okay? Final question, where are your people? Where are your people? What platform are your people on? Who are the folks that you want to connect with? And then go there. That's where you get started. So if you guys have questions, let me know. Again, I stayed on here longer than I meant to. We'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to be talking about content tomorrow, and I'll be sharing with you how we can work together tomorrow. The people who are here tomorrow, I'll have special stuff for you. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Might want to be here tomorrow. If you're ready to get some work in, ready for us to work together, tomorrow is the day to show up, okay? Because I believe a lot of this stuff, we can do it. We can move fast. I mean, for some of these things, you don't need a 10-week course. Some of this stuff, I can show you how to do it in a weekend intensive. I can show you how to do it in a 1-day intensive, not even a full day, a couple hours. I can show you how to do some of these things, and then you can just pop it out and create this content over and over again. It's about shifting your thinking. Do you have the demographics for each platform? So I know what they are. I don't have them handy to pull them up, but let me tell you where we can get this. This is, stand by. So honestly, it is like a quick Google search. And let me see if I can get some up for you real quick. Because honestly, that's what it is. So, I mean, we know for the most part, like just think about where you show up. Okay. And hold on, I got this. I'm gonna share this with y'all. All right. So here we go. So Facebook, it's saying there's 2.7 billion monthly active people, right? And so then it goes in to kind of break the age down. So the majority of the people, the young kids say the old people are on Facebook, whatever they're calling old. But I don't even know why they're saying that, because 86% of the people are between 18 and 29. But then you see the 77 and the 51%, those are people who are 30 to 65. So they're probably right. Okay. And then you got your income breakdown, your gender breakdown. I'm going to see if I can put this in the chat. I don't know if I can, but a quick Google search will actually get it. Okay. Are the younger people on TikTok? Sure. But all's not lost. There are plenty of, it's a lot of people on these various platforms. I think from a marketing standpoint, show up on as many as you can. I do believe that for some people, there's a capacity thing. If you're just getting started, I definitely don't want you to be overwhelmed. And this is why I'm saying start where you are. So on IG, it's saying 1 billion. Now, remember, people like, oh, I don't like being on Facebook. Say what you want about Facebook. There's 2.7 billion on Facebook. There's 1 billion on IG. So what does that tell you? If you deal with an older or mid-age demographic, Facebook is definitely a place for you. But if you're just inside of a group, that ain't gonna cut it. You got to show up in other places. So then Instagram has 1 billion, and then it's breaking down, the money. Pinterest, again, I've been sleeping on Pinterest. I think that's a place. But anyway, gosh, y'all been on here for a long time. So y'all Google that, take a look at it, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Let me stop this. Okay. Any questions before I get ready to wrap it up? I'll be on Amazon Live in just a minute for about an hour. So feel free to come over there and hang out with me. Got some housewares today. Okay. So I'll see y'all later.